Karna and Arjuna, two iconic warriors of the Mahabharata, forever locked in battle and in moral debate. Was Karna's fierce loyalty to his friend Duryodhana an act of true righteousness, or was Arjuna's unwavering commitment to dharma the real measure of virtue? Let's dive into their stories to explore who was more righteous. Was Karna more righteous than Arjuna? The moral balance between loyalty and dharma. The Mahabharata, one of the greatest epics of Indian mythology, is not just a tale of war and heroism, but a profound exploration of moral dilemmas, duty, and righteousness. Among its many complex characters, Karna and Arjuna stand out as two of the most compelling figures, both warriors of immense skill, but very different moral compasses. The question that has intrigued scholars, storytellers, and enthusiasts for centuries is, was Karna more righteous than Arjuna? Karna, the tragic hero of loyalty and generosity. Karna's story is one of tragic nobility. Born to Kunti before her marriage and abandoned at birth, Karna grew up unaware of his royal lineage. Despite his humble upbringing, he rose to become one of the greatest warriors of his time. What sets Karna apart is his unwavering loyalty to Duryodhana, the eldest Kaurava prince who accepted him when others scorned him for his low birth. Karna's loyalty was legendary. He pledged to stand by Duryodhana through thick and thin, even when it meant fighting against his own brothers, the Pandavas. For Karna, loyalty was a sacred bond, an unbreakable dharma. This fierce allegiance is often seen as an act of righteousness, especially in a world where loyalty and friendship were prized values. Moreover, Karna was renowned for his generosity. The title Danveer, the great giver, was earned because he never refused anyone who asked for help, even when it cost him dearly. This generosity, combined with his steadfast commitment to his word, portrays Karna as a man of principle and honor. But Karna's loyalty came at a moral cost. By siding with Duryodhana, who is widely regarded as the villain in the epic, Karna positioned himself against dharma, the cosmic law of righteousness and justice. This brings us to the heart of the debate. Is loyalty enough to be righteous if it supports an unjust cause? Arjuna, the embodiment of dharma and duty. Arjuna, the third Pandava, is often hailed as the epitome of dharma. Trained by the legendary Guru Drona and blessed by the gods, Arjuna is portrayed as a hero who fights not for personal gain, but to uphold justice and righteousness. His devotion to dharma is most famously captured in the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna advises him on his duty as a warrior. Unlike Karna, Arjuna's loyalty was primarily to dharma and truth, even when it meant opposing his own family members. His commitment to righteousness sometimes put him in difficult situations, especially during the Great War of Kurukshetra. But he always sought to align his actions with the higher moral order. Arjuna's righteousness is also demonstrated through his humility and willingness to seek guidance, be it from Krishna or his teachers. This humility is a key trait that distinguishes him as an ideal hero, someone who respects cosmic law and strives to fulfill his role without ego or selfishness. Loyalty versus dharma, the moral dilemma. The crux of the debate lies in understanding the conflict between loyalty and dharma. Karna's life is a powerful example of loyalty as a personal moral code, whereas Arjuna represents adherence to universal justice, even at great personal cost. Karna's unwavering loyalty to Duryodhana raises questions. Should loyalty to a friend or leader override the greater good? Is righteousness about personal bonds, or is it about an objective, universal moral order? Karna's choice to fight against his brothers and support a cause known for injustice challenges traditional ideas of dharma. On the other hand, Arjuna's alignment with dharma, even when it meant battling his own relatives, portrays a form of righteousness that prioritizes cosmic justice over personal attachments. His inner conflict and hesitation at the start of the war reflect the complexity of this choice. Shades of gray, neither completely right nor wrong. One of the reasons the Mahabharata remains relevant today is because it presents characters who are not purely good or evil, but deeply human with conflicting values. Karna, despite fighting on the wrong side, is revered for his virtues, generosity, bravery, and loyalty. Arjuna, despite his righteous cause, is not without flaws. He sometimes displays arrogance and struggles with his emotions. This moral ambiguity invites us to reflect on the challenges of real-life decisions. When do we honor loyalty? And when do we uphold universal principles? Is righteousness always black and white, or is it a spectrum shaped by circumstances? Conclusion: who was more righteous? Answering whether Karna was more righteous than Arjuna depends on how we define righteousness. If righteousness is personal integrity and loyalty, Karna exemplifies it fully. If righteousness is aligning with cosmic law and justice, Arjuna represents that ideal. The Mahabharata does not give an easy answer, and perhaps that is its greatest teaching, that righteousness is complex, often conflicting, and deeply personal. Now it's your turn. Who do you think was more righteous? The loyal, generous Karna who stood by his friend no matter what? Or the dutiful, justice-driven Arjuna who fought for dharma even against his own family? Share your thoughts and join the debate below.